Hi, Floss Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we're the BosStitchers. Thanks for joining us today, June 8th, episode 89.
Yes, it is.
Another gorgeous day in Boston.
It was, yeah, really nice. A little windy, a little cool, but it was fine.
But what did it matter to us? We had a great day of stitching at the World in Stitches.
Yeah, we went to Randy's today. Pretty good crowd.
Yes, there was. Yeah. Good time was had by all.
Yep, and
we had a finish.
Oh,
I want to, keep the audience hanging. Yeah.
And
you've had quite a week.
couldn't get out of there without buying a couple of things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I escaped today, but yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing that.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a very good week. This was my first week of retirement.
Woo-hoo!
So on Monday, June 3rd, that was my last day of work after being at MIT for 22 and a half years.
I thought I felt the ground shake a little that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it was a very nice day. I had a big cake, and the leadership team took me out after work, and I got a couple of bottles of wine. I got a bottle of champagne. I got some flowers. So it was it was a very, very, very nice last day.
That's great.
And then the following day, I went to Minneapolis to celebrate my sister friend's birthday. Her birthday is June 4th.
Nice.
And so she was out there on business. And so she asked me if I wanted to join her, which I did. And
didn't take you too long to settle into a retired life, did it?
No, I didn't have to think twice. I'm like, well, no, I have the day off.
Yeah.
So it was a short trip. I went on Tuesday, came back on Friday, did a lot of walking.
Good weather then, huh?
It was very good weather.
That's good.
And God, we ate. We ate and ate and ate.
We did all that walking.
Yeah. We went to a really good Korean restaurant.
I was thinking, I bet there's a variety of great restaurants in Minnesota and Minneapolis, right?
Yeah. So we went to a couple of really good ones.
Yeah.
So it was nice.
Great.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Do you think you'll stay retired then?
So far so good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, seeing as all this, would you care to throw up the first stitch?
Sure. Yeah. All right. So, as I was gathering my things today, I was like, I said, I'm a little discombobulated. And Howie goes, why? What's wrong? And I said, I'm not really sure what I've stitched on since the last time we filmed.
Yeah.
So he goes, well, it is summer. It's the season of reruns. So... So if you've already seen these I haven't stitched on them since the last time, that's it's the season of reruns. So I'll show you a few things here. So my friend Nancy, the disorderly stitcher, and I started this together, and oh man, she's already done, and I am failing miserably.
I think Nancy did get a bit of a head start, right? Because she's been recuperating after surgery.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm
trying to help you out, Jane.
And if you haven't seen Nancy's Instagram, The Disorderly Stitcher, you got to go check it out, because she has this cat who's just adorable.
It is, yes.
And is helping her every step of her way with recovery.
Whether she wants it or not.
Right. It's just so cute. Anyway, this is a chart that my friend Katie gave to me. This is Indigo Lane by Brenda Gervais.
That is very pretty.
And what fabric did I do this on? I can't remember right now. I don't think I have my cards with me either. See, discombobulated. But anyway, I did start the roof here I don't have a lot done on it, but I did start the roof. And so I'm going to go gangbusters on this now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because now I'm in a Indigo Lane stitching mood.
Okay.
So
there's a fair amount of stitching on this little one, though.
There is, I know.
Houses kind of do it to you, and then grass kind of adds to it,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, I know. I don't know how big is this? I don't think it's huge, but it's yeah, there's quite a few stitches in it.
Oh,
235 by 34. Oh, that's the thimble box.
Oh.
Huh.
I don't know.
Oh, 141 by 69.
Okay.
So it's not that bad.
Too bad.
No.
Just about as small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then here's the thimble box. Isn't that cute?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I might stitch that little bird too. Anyway, gotta finish the main part of it first. But and Nancy, I think, is done. And there's the Faith of the Heart one that I want to start.
Oh, okay.
And Nancy says, "Oh, we should sell that too." Okay.
You're getting a little too popular on sales, I think.
Yeah, I know. This is Mill Hill Buttons and Beads. This is the winter series. This Christmas Village. And this one is the post office.
That is a cute one.
Yeah. And I think I have put some more stitches in this.
I think that looks like there's some more on there. Yeah.
So there we go. Got the door, got part of the building done, got the front steps. So I'm going to keep working on this on Mill Hill Mondays.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to get back to those Mill House.
Yeah. But, like I said, it's,
Mondays.
I've said before that this is a lot easier stitching than the first one I did, which was Tree Farm.
With the straight lines there.
Yeah, got the straight lines with the buildings. And it's just a little
also doesn't
easier.
seem like there's quite as much beading to do on this one.
Yeah, well, the door is all beat. A lot of the beading on the door,
okay.
And there's some, but not. I don't think it is as much.
Yeah. All right.
And then this is Calvin and Hobbes, and I got this off of. I think I got this off of Facebook, I want to say. I don't think I got it off of Etsy. Maybe I did. But anyway, I've had it for a long time. And it's not a great chart. And I've been fiddling around with it. I was supposed to stitch.
You have tried this in a few different
I have,
ways, haven't you?
Yeah. So I tried it with, well, if you look at the chart, each, for the border, it's a full stitch all the way around. And I didn't really like that, so I tried doing it without it, which I really like, and maybe I'll go ahead and just do like a single back stitch around it afterwards. But it's kind of difficult to try to figure out like how many stitches over if I'm not doing that one extra stitch. Is it going to be too thick or anyway? So then I thought, well, let me try doing it with with the back stitches or with the full stitches around it. And I don't know, I just don't like it as much.
Yeah, I like the first one you showed best. Too.
Yeah. I mean, this one's okay, and it looks, it looks, like the cartoon. But I think I like this one better. But I do think I have to backstitch it, don't you? You think I have to backstitch?
I think it would add a lot to it. Yeah.
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 So I started Calvin and did some of the log. So I'm going to keep working on that. This was a BossMe, work 5 days on it.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's done. And then this was also a BossMe, and this is started off with this chart, which is a Sue Hillis design. And so I decided that I was going to put lots of different fast foods and desserts. So My BossMe call, which was in March, and I just finished it a little while ago, was to do 2 new motifs. So, I did the pizza, and then I did this Oreo, and I got the chart for this Oreo on Etsy. So I still have to do all of the fill-in. All of this light area here needs to be filled in with 646. But I kind of got tired of, I wanted to save that for doing it like at a stitch day or something. So I moved on and I did this hot dog. So I completed the hot dog. So I did the pizza and the hot dog, which takes care of my 2 motifs. And I probably will just leave this Oreo for when I go to stitch days.
Yeah.
But then I did start another piece down here, and this is going to be a pie.
Ooh, I like that.
And the pie is actually coming from Tiny Modernist Bake the World a Better Place.
Ah. That's a good size to fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this little pie right here. And there's a few things I wanted to add, I think. I still want to do I'm thinking about French fries. Because I'm always thinking about French fries. But
Who isn't, really?
I'm thinking about French fries maybe and a taco. I mean, it is kind of balanced right now, so I'm not really sure
if you'll keep going.
How much I want to add to it.
Yeah. You have a little room down there next to the burger.
Yeah. I have actually a lot of room. So this is really the top. So I do have quite a bit of room down here. But the words are still way up here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2. Because here's like 2 sections. 2 layers.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do 2 layers below.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, just kind of
and you're thinking of some little miscellaneous Hershey Kisses and kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, some little candies maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that is, I'm calling it The More You Weigh.
All right.
Because it says the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. And then, for my first day of retirement, which was June 4th, I brought this to Minneapolis with me because I wanted to start Inspiration by Rosewood Manor. And I got
no joke.
I got a very, very, very small start on it, but it is a start. Stitching this on 32 count.
Moonglow?
Nope. Country. What is it? Vintage Sahara.
Oh, I like that.
So it's a Belfast linen.
Ooh.
And
very creamy.
This is my very, very, very
Do you
small
need the
start.
board or no?
No, I'm okay. It's a yellowish fabric. It's not showing up.
No, it isn't, but it is pretty.
But it is, so it's kind of yellowish.
Yeah.
So it's just a tiny start, just so that I could say that I started it, but
it's official.
It's official.
230 by 290.
Yeah, that's all. And I think
when are you going to do the border?
I think the middle is 1/1. I'm pretty sure it's 1/1.
Geez, okay.
When am I going to do the border?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the border when I get the DMC that I don't have.
Oh, all right. That explains it.
Right, because I was going to start with all the zigzaggy border here, but I didn't have it. So, but now I can go anytime. I can go anytime.
That's right.
Michael's or Joanne's.
You don't have to wait for there to be a crowd.
That's right. I did have another start, and this was my second small start for May. So my first one was Strawberry Fair. So I started that one. And then the second one, I started on May 24th. And this is called Make Waves by the Stitcherhood. And
I didn't realize that was a small. Okay.
Yeah. It's only it's 102 by 82.
Okay.
So I started this on a piece of fabric that I had started another chart on. So I pulled out some of the border from the other chart. And here is where I am so far. I'm using 2 color and cottons. The chart calls for DMC 803 and 3840, but I decided that I would use some of my color and cotton stash.
Pretty colors. So looks great on that.
The dark is Shining Sea, and the light is Solstice, I believe. And I probably am not going to have enough to do all of the border in the dark, because the border, and yes, Kathy, I am doing the border. So it's all the dark. So the dark is the swirls in the ocean, as well as all of the waves around the border. It's the same color. So it's gonna be tight to even maybe finish all the dark in the waves with what I have left.
Okay. So I'm gonna get something.
I think I might play thread chicken and try to see if I can get all the dark done in the waves. I won't have enough to do the border, but I'll pick something else.
Right.
So anyway, we'll stay tuned to see how much swearing happens if I don't have enough.
We might have to edit the next boss too.
And then my last whip is from a 2006 At Home with Needlework, August 2006, and I'm doing this Scarecrow. This actually on the cover is done on an Afghan, but I'm not doing it on the Afghan. I'm just doing it on fabric. And here is the picture. So they have 2 colorways. One is a red shirt with green overalls, or a green shirt with brown overalls, and this is the one I'm doing. So I think he's cute. And this is I don't know, 14 count maybe, 18 count, 16 count. Yeah, it's like a fiddler cloth thing. So, and let's see, he goes this way. So this is his chest, and this is part of his arm. So this was
a good size.
This was another BossMe thing to stitch on this for 5 days, and I can't believe I only got this done. I had a really tiny start, but there's still not much there to brag about, even though I've worked on it for 5 days.
He's taking shape.
He's confetti heavy.
Oh, you wouldn't think that.
So, no.
Yeah.
There's... Plus, the problem is, too, that there's the... it's a little confusing because all of the backstitch is right on the chart with... and the backstitch is in color. So the chart is... See how the chart's black and white. The backstitch is in color. So it kind of messes with your brain when you see these lines, which are like these small, I don't know if you can see it, but in the shirt, there are like these small like lines to show kind of like plaid.
Yeah.
But those are all backstitched. So, anyway. All
right.
That's coming along. And so that's what I've been doing.
All right. Well, Boy, I thought that was pretty impressive. I kind of felt like I was doing a few things.
Well,
so
like I
now
said, some of them was probably a rerun.
Well, this was admittedly a very small, humble start, but I copied my friend Jane, and there'll be more to see come fall. But excuse me, this is one of them, and I decided, well, I want to just see how this works. Like Jane, I'm thinking, oh, this could be good car stitching, because it's wood. Cork or something, I don't know. And I think probably the equivalent of 14 count, I think. So let's see, this is Joseph's hair. Yes. Very humble start there. But these kits are nice. It comes with piece of felt to cover the back when you're finished, and a little stand to set it up, and it's a little nativity set manger. So not much, but it was fun. Next, I'm hoping that Jane can insert a picture here.
Okay.
I talked last time how I had purchased a couple of mini Haid charts, and I had thought I'd be very, very mature, and I would just kind of hold on to them and, chart it up over time at my leisure. Well, that did not happen. I wanted to get going gangbusters. So I know it doesn't look like it, but he is risen in Easter piece. And kind of the funny thing about this is, now I know this about Hades on some intellectual level, right? But somehow I was thinking I'm going to start with this one. This is going to be really easy because there's a heck of a lot of blue sky in the background before you get to anything else. But, as anybody who knows anything about Haid will know, it's not one blue.
No, that blue has 30 different,
right.
30 different shades of
blue.
blue.
You can barely tell when you're working with it, what's what. So, anyway, I feel like, geez, this would be a fair amount of stitching on anything else, but, I know, not too impressive looking. And our friend,
a 25 count?
No, it's 18 count.
Okay.
Yeah. And
nice.
I'm doing a 2 over 18, but I think I'm okay with that. It's a little chunky, but I think I'll be okay with it. And our friend Mary Ellen, Connecticut Stitcher, said, I saw her at a Stitch Day at Stitch New England, owned by Pam. And she does Hays. And I said to her, I haven't really figured out what my plan is yet in terms of how to attack it. I do have it on Patent Keeper.
Okay.
And she said, the patent will speak to you. And I think she's right about that. You kind of decide if you're going to go down or across or whatever. So hopefully I'll get a little more.
Nice. It's beautiful so far, though. I love those. I love the shades.
I do love it. So that was really fun to work on. And one might almost say it was a little too fun to work on. Because then I had been eyeing this other large project of late. And one bad habit leads to another. So this is a Luca S kit that I've never done these before, but this really caught my eye. This is, something's pulling out there. Christmas Farmhouse, excuse me. I bet this, Christmas Farmhouse Kitchen. So,
it's really cute.
Yeah. When that came up on 1, 2, 3, I couldn't resist. So this is a kit, and it comes with gridded fabric. This is 16 count, and I gotta say,
wow,
this is nice fabric. This is actually the feel of the fabric. It's much nicer to work with than the 18
yeah.
that I bought.
Yeah.
The only thing that I like better about the other one is the grid lines in this one I find a bit light. The other ones are much more distinct. But this is my...
I like that.
Yeah. It's been really fun to work on. I really like it. I understand why people get so excited about a page finish. Because this one, I don't know how many ones that Hade has, even though that's a mini. But this one has 8 big, like, kind of, I don't know, what's that, 11.5 by 17 or something paper.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, 8 of those. And I am certainly nowhere close to anything more than that. But that's been fun.
That's good.
Yeah. So I've really been embracing and enjoying these big ones. I'm sure I'm going to have to break these up with some smalls to get some sense of satisfaction along the way. But I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So that's it for whips.
Okay. What else you got? You got a finish?
I thought you never asked. I have a finish. Thanks to a stitch day today. Because it should have been a finish some time ago.
No.
But I kind of left that back stitching to the very end. And then let it sit for a while. So this is, believe it or not, current year Prairie School Santa. And he is a finish.
Very nice. Yeah.
So I'm glad I did the back
good.
stitching.
That looks
I'm a
good.
purist on these kind of things. So there he is.
That looks really good.
Thank you. I'm happy he's finished. Probably won't be doing another of these. We know my penchant for repeating Prairie Santas again and again and again. But
so this is the Davos.
yes, 18 count cocky Davos. Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
One
So
down.
what are you gonna do with that? Is it gonna be
It's going to go off to our finisher, and if she is able to, I will probably do it for a small at some.
Stand
either
up
sooner
or
later. I think I'll probably leave it to her discretion.
Yeah.
Eventually, I would like to do the what would you call them? More the standing ones rather than not a flat fold stand. I guess a stand up versus a flat fold.
Yes.
But if she has a preference for this one, I'll let her go to it.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. So what's on the horizon for a Santa? You have a Santa in mind?
Next one? That's a good question. I usually do have one going. I still need to do at least one more 92 because I have to do one for myself. But I think I'm going to take a little break for a while. Yeah, maybe by our next episode I'll, be back in the groove. But
all right.
That's it.
Okay.
You want to move on to
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I have had some kindness, stitchy and otherwise. So my friend Kay sent me a beautiful retirement card. So thank you, Kay. She wrote a very nice note in it. And she sent me some slipper socks.
Oh, I've been the recipient of those, and those are great. I wore those all winter long.
Really?
They're terrific.
Yeah. She said that she had to guess on the size, and she guessed right. They're perfect. Yeah. So thank you, Kay. These were, I can't wait for it to get cold out now.
I know. You should retire in January.
I might just turn the air conditioning up just so that I can wear them. A lovely woman stopped into the shop today and dropped off a bunch of old magazines, and so we went through them, and I picked up this one, which this is probably about my 8th or 9th copy of this exact magazine, because my idea is that, now look at how cute that is. Isn't that just sweet? So my idea is that when I decide to start this, I'm going to see if anyone else wants to start it with me.
And you'll have copies.
And I'll have copies that I can send to people.
Wow.
So, anyway,
that is very sweet.
That's to come.
All right.
But I have another one anyway. So another person can join in if they like. And then my friend Nancy, the disorderly stitcher, I got a package from her, and she sent me the MP Studio, the wooden nativity, and so just like the Holy Family that Chris has, there's also an angel. So she's pretty.
Yes.
And there is a shepherd boy. And there is also 3 wise men. So that completes the collection. I think there's only 4.
I think so. Yeah.
And so now I have to get... Now I really got to get stitching.
Right.
And then this is not stitch related, but a very, very kind gesture. A woman that we stitch with, Cindy at the World in Stitches, said that she had a book for me. And so she brought it for me. And this is The Art of Warner Brothers Animation, and it's called That's All, Folks. Oh. And she saw this and saw Sylvester and thought of me, and so she brought this book in for me today, and it's all about the animation of Looney Tunes. So, I mean, it's got like the old drawings in it, and yeah, so this will be a really fun thing to read. It tells about the history, and So, thank you very much, Cindy. This is a nice coffee table book.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed.
And then I have just a little bit of haul because I was doing there's a cardinal piece that I have, and it's a cardinal walking in the rain. And what I have left to do is put beads on the cardinal.
Oh, yes.
So I was talking to Helen D. at the Library Stitchers Retreat, and she says that she always uses Nymo thread. And so I had to get it, because if it's good enough for Helen D, then
it's the best. Yeah.
So I got this from 123. And of course I couldn't just get that.
That would
be silly. So there's a Leela's Studio, and this is a saying that is in many charts, but the name of the chart is Spring is Hare, Hare. No matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. So I know that there's a lot of charts that have this sentiment, but I really liked this chart. I like Leela's Studio anyway, but I liked the little bunnies. I thought the basket of flowers was really nice. So at some point I probably will start that one.
Yeah.
And then this is one that I've just had on my list for so long. And it is the Prairie Schooler Christmas Alphabet. I'm sure many of you have seen this. Many of you have stitched it. when you look at the chart, it doesn't really look like much. But I've seen it done.
Yeah.
And, you know, again,
that's what gets
what do you think? Model of this is
you gonna spell something out with it or do the whole thing?
I might do the whole thing. I can't remember where Pam and Steph just keep stitching. I can't remember where they went, but I remember them talking about a model that they had seen. And Steph is stitching this, and I think she might be doing it the long way. So 3 3 in a row. At least I think she's doing it like this. So she's doing 3. So I kind of like that idea. I kind of like it that way. But then, you know, I like the idea of this Merry Christmas thing too. Yeah. So many options.
I know. It's hard to decide, isn't it? Do them all.
But I have it now anyway. So
that's the important thing.
Yeah. And then, as I said, there were a couple of things that caught my eye at Randy's today. And one of them is a chart by Madame Chantilly. This is 206 by 87 stitches, which doesn't really look that big.
No,
you know,
it doesn't.
But
that little truck is some solid stitching there. Yeah.
But it's called A Cargo of Eggs.
She's had a number of cute things come out recently.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of spring things, but look at the chickens and the birds flying with the carrots, little chicks on the truck. I don't know if it's the color of the fabric or the color of the truck, but one of them is going to be changed for sure. So I don't know if I want a blue truck. I might do something else.
Right.
And then you got the little goose here. I think it's a goose or a duck trailing behind. So I just think that that's just cute.
That is sweet.
And then the little stitcher. I love the little stitcher. And this chart is called The Lighthouse. It says, "May your inner light shine and guide the others in the mist and in the darkness." So I'm not sure I want that whole thing, but I do love the lighthouse with the boat and the house.
Randy had a number of new patterns from her, didn't she?
Yeah. So the little stitcher is very prolific, and she has a Winter Animals 3 now.
Yes. Yeah. Do you have 1 and 2?
I do have 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yep. So at some point I'll get 3, but anyway, this is the one I settled on for today. Oh. All right. And that's that.
Well,
I'm on a fixed income, you know, so I can't buy too much.
Well, ditto, but I have gone to town. I said I've just been on this buying spree of late. Actually, before I get to that, though, I also benefited from the largesse of that nice woman who came by and dropped off old magazines. This one, I have to admit, I have picked up many a time over the years.
Put it on freebie tables.
Ultimately put it back on the freebie table, but it gets me every time. This might be the time I do it.
I have that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that.
It's so cute and clever.
I'm going to do it, and I am going to put it in a heart just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Good. And then after you do yours, you can do mine, okay? So, geez, I don't even know where to begin in any particular order here. I have been crazy. So, I don't have, like, this particular item. It isn't exactly a lot to show you yet. But in my recent craze of, like, buy all and then start all the big things, I noticed that there is a sale going on. I don't know who it is who initiated it.
Okay.
I'll try to find out those details by next time.
Okay.
But I'm sure many viewers are familiar with the American Welcome.
Oh, yeah.
sale.
Oh, yeah.
So, on a whim,
Let's see.
I just like, you know what, let me do this. Take one of each because I've gone crazy. I'm not going to do this on, this was the one that was on
We have Hunter.
Farm Girl Dry Goods.
Uh-huh.
And I am not going to do it on the 36 count Older Manor. So but I did want to do it with the coloring cotton. Those colors. I love coloring cotton anyway. And I thought, because I'm going to do it probably on a 32 count, I want to be sure I had enough red. So I actually bought 2 of everything. So I have not purchased the pattern yet on 1, 2, 3. That will be happening soon, but I'd already put in so many 1, 2, 3 orders. I'll wait until I have enough. So I'll just kind of hold all those together. And it is a beautiful palette, I think. I do have Live on Little, have not made progress on that, but that is a really nice companion piece to it.
Yeah.
So there it is in all its coloring cotton gorgeousness. So I look forward to that soon.
Beautiful.
All right, so that was one thing. Then, one of those days when I was on 1, 2, 3, can you believe it? They had some Pine Mountains on sale.
Really?
Yeah, they did. And this is one I've been wanting. So I had to just slide this one in.
Okay.
All right?
What is it?
So, it's a September.
Uh-huh.
September, sorry for any glare. I think that's good.
Yep, good.
And, it's the kind of thing I'd bring along on an appointment, stitch up, and then I'll be ready when September comes. So that's that. Now,
And did it come with the, did you have to purchase the?
I had to purchase the pillow
Okay, can I see
separately,
it?
but this it came with.
Okay.
This is they're called tie one on, and you slip a pillow through it. On the bigger ones, you have to purchase the pillow, which I did. But yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So that's that. Now, too bad they have that. Sign it here, but ever since we saw Jessie Marie, let me open this to give them. She did this, and I think we saw it in New Jersey, I'm sure. I think maybe it was this past year.
Okay.
And this is an old Dimensions kit, Glory of Autumn.
Yeah.
And, I'm not very strong. I just loved it. Of course, Jessie Marie did a fabulous job on it. And I believe, although I'm not positive, I think she used the floss that came with the kits and stuck with that color and used a different fabric than what it came with. So I've looked at this so many times. I just broke down and got it.
Nice.
It is so pretty when you see it done. And, the thing that kind of has stopped me sometimes from getting it, I kind of hate purchasing a whole kit when I know that I'm not going to use the fabric that's in it.
Yep.
But then I thought to myself, it's not like I'm going to run out and buy the fabric. God knows that I have some coloring cotton or something.
Oh, yeah.
Fill in the blank.
That you could use. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I kind of could justify it. It won't be like I'm purchasing new fabric.
Okay. All
right.
Yeah. What's it called? Glory of Autumn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Very pretty.
Nice.
This is a little one I got at Randy's last time, and it's Charles Wisocki, I believe you say that, the Four Seasons. And Pam of Just Keep Stitching, I know that a while ago she had done the summer one. Maybe she's done other ones as well. And, you know, again, when you see somebody else doing it, and it just kind of catches your eye. So this was sort of in the oldie but goodies pile there. And I picked that one up. Next, this is an Erin Elizabeth that caught my eye. This is Quack Quack Honk.
Oh yeah,
I think that's just adorable.
One. This is a cute
one.
one.
That truly should be under the quick stitch category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy just finished this.
Oh, did she? Okay. Yep. All right. And then I was at Pam's shop, and I'm not sure how I became acquainted with these. Tracy certainly did one. I think other people maybe have showed them on Instagram. And these are the Statehood Splendor series by Thread Milk. And I have high hopes of doing a dough bowl of these.
Oh.
And Pam happened to have the 6 New England states and New York. So that's my grand plan.
Okay.
Plus, you know, if I need a break from that, those big projects, those could sure give me kind of some instant gratification.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to those. I've also heard that she does a little write-up on each date, so
nice.
That sounded interesting.
Yeah.
And while I was at Pam's, this is another one I've been eyeing for a long time. One of this year's Halloween series, and that is called Halloween Fun. Just, sorry again for the glare, but love, love, love the colors in that one. Very bright and vibrant, and love that little skull button and everything else. So that was fun.
So is it black perforated paper? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think we're almost to the end here. Oh, here's another little one that's recently caught my eye. That would be a quick little stitch. This is by the Calico Confectionery Marigold Basket. That's just so cheery looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love those shades of orange that are in it. Should be a quick little stitch at, oh, now I don't see it here. I think it's, 71 by 61.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a quickie.
That is cute.
And then there seems to be a theme going on here. Because I also jumped on the nativity train. So I have the Holy Family, I have the 3 wise men, and I have the shepherd.
Nice.
Yeah. Phew. I don't usually do that much haul in a month. But I did some damage this
I guess so. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you hand tie it, writing all that down?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go home and take a break now.
I think so. So that brings us to plans.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull out.
What are your plans?
I have my BossMe board here.
So, actually, I have mine.
All right.
So this is mine. And if I do May, which was 5 hours on Calvin and Hobbes, which I think I've done. Well, I said I did 5. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that amount of stitching is 5 hours. I think I might a couple hours. So I think I'll stitch on that another night, and then I'll.
You doing hours on it or
I'm doing
days?
hours.
Oh,
I'm doing
okay.
hours. So
all right.
I think I
just
have it
want to
written down
say,
somewhere.
you really aced April for making Tracy nervous, the skeleton crew. She was still nervous today.
I know. And then I think I'm gonna sneak up on her though. I'm gonna sneak up on her.
Good, I'm glad you're not announcing it in a public
Don't
forum.
anybody tell Tracy what I'm gonna sneak up on her.
Sneak attack.
Huh? Yep. Anyway, the other pull for that I had for May is to stitch 5 hours on my oldest whip. And I have a couple that might be my oldest, so I think I'll end up stitching on both of them. Yeah.
Make sure you cover all the bases,
yeah.
huh?
Mm-hmm, yep. And then Kathy already pulled our numbers for June, and I got, excuse me, stitched the legend for the butterflies. So I did temperature butterflies a couple of years ago, and decided that I'm going to just put in, I don't know, like little blocks of stitches with the temperature range. So I got to chart that out, but I'm going to put that.
You're going to put that in the front of the piece then?
I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided. But I want some way to tell like what the temperatures were.
Right.
So I could write it out and stick it on the back, but you know,
why take the easy way out?
I thought stitching would make it a little more personal.
Yeah.
And then the other thing for June was to FFO some stuff. So I don't know what yet.
All right.
But, you know, I'm
sure you have some candidates.
I have a little stack of stuff that I could FFO. So that was my other thing. But I want to finish my May ones first, and then I'll have a couple of, if I finish May and June, then I'll have a couple. I'll have one going this way and one going this way. So,
well, I have not been so good about updating mine. So I need to do that. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I see some on here that I've clearly done.
Okay.
Others, I'm sure, haven't. But I've got a good month for June. Mm-hmm. I've got 5 days on anything I want to be done with in 2024.
Okay.
I've got some candidates for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's something I can do. And it doesn't actually say
that you have to finish it.
Right.
But you want to do it in 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Portuguese fish, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
And then I have one that's even better. 5 days. Stitch what you want, when you want. Who doesn't love that one? So it's a good month for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
After you catch up on all the other months?
I know. Yeah. Although, you know, I should do Portuguese fish, but let's see. I've really already covered that. I've certainly done. So maybe I ought to jump up to Wicked Genetics is one I'd like to be done with too.
Yes.
So I don't know. Mill Hill, you know, there's a lot of material on here.
There's a lot of choices. Yeah. So there's I mean, so it's June. So
it is. I guess that's halfway.
That's already 12 numbers that have been pulled, plus your free space. So, but you have your free space as a free space. So you're not going to put anything in your free space then? You're just going to cross it off. I
see what you mean. Like I could say I don't know. I don't think I really thought of that.
Okay.
I'm sure I did 5 days on something, you know. And I mean, I had 5 days on Country Cottage, and I worked how many days on that to get...
True.
I just want people to note that.
So you're going above and beyond, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So then, what else? So I think we'll be back in
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And
Yep.
what else? There was something else I was just going to mention
On the tip of your tongue?
with your, I think it was with your BossMe. Did you do a whip parade on there?
No, I did one though.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you put one, I thought you put it on here
I don't
too.
think I did that.
No.
That was just another thing that I went yet above and beyond on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't think I made it this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, I think that's it then.
I think it is.
All right. So,
I think it is.
I did want to mention that I've gotten a lot of really, really nice comments wishing me well in retirement. I really appreciate them all. We've gotten a lot of people that have been commenting on our videos, and we really appreciate all of you.
Yes.
Our faithful that have been with us for very, very long. And also we've had some new subscribers, so we really appreciate it. And we will see you in a couple of weeks, and with lots more stitching, and we'll see how many more Hades Chris starts in the next 2 weeks.
Hey, it'll probably be officially summer just about when we see folks.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So maybe more reruns.
Okay. Oh no, we'll have fresh material.
Okay.
For you.
Okay. We'll start the summer series.
Right.
All right. So
Thanks
until
for
then,
watching.
take care.
Take care.
Bye.